Hey, what's up? My name is Logan Heiman. I'm 27 years old. I've been residing on the Outer Banks for 8 years now. Been coming to the Church of the Outer Banks for roughly 2 years. A bit about myself: I grew up outside of Richmond, where I developed a love for motocross at a very young age. I believe I was 4 years old. My parents got me my first dirt bike, and I remember ripping around on that thing and just falling in love with two wheels. And over the course of the next few years, that transitioned into BMX riding and me just jumping around the neighborhood on my BMX bike. And obviously the Lord knew what He was doing as He was kind of formulating that talent at a very young age. And just as I continued to progress and to progress in BMX and my walk with the Lord, He used that and has been using that to take the gospel around the world. In 2019, I did a year-long internship in Fort Myers, Florida at a action sports missions organization called Ride Nature, where I received tons of international travel experiences, traveling to I think 4 different countries, India being one of them, and received a ton of evangelistic training, which has since given me the confidence and the tools, along with the help of the Holy Spirit, to go into these countries all around the world. And in September, which I will be returning to Kenya, will be Nairobi, which is the big one. And so in each one of these cities, each stop, they have a model that they like to use, where they go to prisons, schools, marketplaces, orphanages, women's homes, all these different things. And each time they take a group of evangelists and we go and we share the gospel. Most recently in Nanyuki, we went to a maximum security prison and was able to share the gospel in some of the most primitive, I suppose would be a good word, conditions, and just seeing the joy on their faces and being able to take the talent again that the Lord has blessed me with to an area like that is so much more rewarding than anything, than X Games, than any contest could ever mean. And so it's been amazing to get to use these things. And by no means am I the most eloquent speaker. I feel like this video kind of shows that, but it's been amazing saying yes to what the Lord has. And so in this upcoming trip in September, I will be going to, like I said, Nairobi, which is the big festival, the one which Andrew himself will be preaching at, and they're expecting close to 50,000 people to come over the course of the 4 days. And in myself, the action sports team, will be four different guys, all through action sports outreach. And I'm extremely looking forward to it. I know it's going to be amazing, and God's going to show up big time and do amazing things. Sweet. So I just want to take a moment to thank Church of the Outer Banks for giving me the opportunity to do this short little video, and highlight a few of the things that I've been up to and the different trips that I've been blessed to be a part of. If you're curious about any of the organizations that I mentioned that I've been fortunate enough to work with, or want to learn more about how you can get involved, whether it's through prayer or financial support, feel free to reach out to me personally. I'll be there every Sunday. Social media is a great way to reach out as well and to keep up with the different things going on. Real quick before we end this video though, I do want to just encourage everyone really to use what they've been given, their passions, their gifts, their talents, whether it's photography or bike riding, skateboarding, surfing, anything in the hands of the Lord. He can do so much with so little if you just say yes to Him. And so just like 5 loaves and 2 fish, He said, what do you have? And so what do you have? What's in your heart? What is the dream that the Lord's put on your heart that maybe you think can't be used or is too insignificant? I promise you it's not. And so I just encourage you to say yes and to lean in and pursue the gifts, talents, and passions that you've been given.